morning, good evening and good afternoon wherever we are in the world. And today's adventure is taking us back into Chesterfield onto the River Rother, which is very high, very fast flowing today. And I've noticed just now that some of the land that borders the river is currently underwater. Found a website called River Levels UK, and that does actually tell you the height of the river at each monitoring station on all UK rivers. So it would be advisable to check that before going to any river sites. And we have had a lot of rain over the last 2 weeks, so yeah, flooding is expected in all my rainproofs, because it is going to rain again later, but today's the driest day of the week, so I'm going to give it a go. So this is the river level, and as you can see, it's actually flowing up onto the land, and that's normally a 3 to 3.5 foot gap between the land and the river. So it just shows it's quite high, it's quite fast. Can't see any obstructions, but still going to give it a go. Wish me luck. And there's a closer view. We are expecting this to actually flood later on. So any metal that is recovered for the scrap man is going to have to be placed here at the side of the path until the day is finished. I will keep an eye on that level, and I'm going to place a marker down so that if it touches that marker, then that's time to call it a day. So just a tiny bit further around, I've actually got a small embankment, so I'm going to be standing on that so I can monitor the water levels and ensure site safety. So I've got my bags, I've got my camera chest mount, I've got some rubble sacks, and I've got my gloves, and I've also got with me today, just in case, I've got a scraper to get all the sediment and loose off that I can't see, some food, some drink, some handy wipes, hand sanitizer as well. I'm going to try the chest mount again. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'll give it 5 casts and I'll have a look at the angle and see. Here we go. Wish me luck. So I have tied a knot, so I've got some sort of holder, and that just goes over and tightens up just like that, and then I wrap round. Hopefully I'll get you some footage. Here we go. You see how powerful that is, that it just literally pulls it straight into the side. So the magnet there, it's just free flowing. This is going to make it very difficult to get bits in. So we've got cast iron just there. That'll go straight into the bag. So there is a chance that I might actually be able to catch something today. You see there, straight away it just pulls it straight into the side. But yeah, we've got a little metal spike and general magnetic rock and a tiny bit of cast there. So if you see, it just goes and then it just literally takes it a few meters. until it clamps onto something. Hard to tell if you've actually got something or if it's just a current. No, I had something and it's come off. It is now raining again, so I'm going to do a couple more casts and keep an eye on this water level. I've got something though. Yep. Bolt heads, spikes. Yep, again I'm getting stuff, so there is going to be a few bits for the video. Problem is, it's so easy to get stuck on a day like this. And again, I've got something there. Just big magnetic rock. As you can see, the water level is increasing. There is a lot more rain, a lot more current. So I'm going to keep an eye every so often on that area. So in situations like this, always keep an eye on your rope as well, because you don't want to be able to stand on that and trip up, because then you'd be straight into the river. Nothing on that. Oh, there is. There's a couple of bits. I'll have a look at those in a bit. So when it pulls into the side like this, there is actually a chance that you might pull some of the items off. Oh, another nail. And magnetic rock. So I just threw there and the rope tangled itself. It's just knotted up. So I'm going to have to undo that as well. So first job now, I'm back in, is to sort this out. So a few knots are alright, just so you can have a bit of grip on your rope, but if you get one that can entangle on something in the water, that needs freeing up, because straight away that's where you can get your snags and get stuck. So I'm just going to let the river take the magnet a bit, and then I'm just going to bring it back in. So I'm just checking them water levels, and we're okay at the moment. Nothing on that one. So I've lost that big item. We'll see if we got any smalls. And yes, I've got something, which is just magnetic rock and a bolt, bit of steel plate, one more cast over here, and we'll see what happens. No, nothing on that one. Right, I've just felt an item there. Hopefully it comes in. And I've just got something, not sure what it is. Looking at that river now, it is coming further and further in. There's starting to be bits of tree and stuff coming down, so I'm going to move location just for safety. So the area I was just in, it's nice and clean. The bits have been removed. What I've just found, that is getting a lot higher. You can see where the fence would have been just there. That's now underwater, and this is coming in, so it's time to move. So I've just moved a good 100 meters from where I were, and it does look a lot slower down here, but it's still very fast and very deep. And now I'm just going to show you an area where there is actually a lot more water, and it's a lot more dangerous. So just showing you the power and the force. That's the power of the water. It's bubbling, very deep. There's a lot of underwater obstructions. You just don't want to be getting anywhere in that water, or any chance of getting near to it. So you can see it is very fast, very deep, and a lot of undercurrents and eddies created. So if you see here the amount of water that is just going over the weir. That would be worse than being in a very rough sea during a shipwreck or something. And on this side you can see trees have now gone underwater, and standing on a bridge you can actually feel the power of this bridge physically shaking underneath with the water pressure. I'm going to go and find a new location where it's a bit safer. So, same river, totally different location. Those trees are normally a metre inland, and as you can see from the small electrical cable holders, it's nearly touching that as well. So with the water levels being excessively high, very fast and dangerous, I've decided today is not the best day to be trying magnet fishing. The ground is very boggy, it's very slippery, there's lots of mud, leaves on the ground, rising water. So I'm going to have a look at a stream where it's a lot higher up and try that. But that is going to be flowing exactly like a river. So this is one of the side rivers next to this old bridge, and normally the water's that low here that you can actually do a bit of mudlarking along this embankment up until the middle of the river, even during winter, but as you can see it's not possible. So this here is part of a river and the old storm drain, but normally on that you can see 5 or 6 platforms. Not today. Do apologise about the sound quality. I'm next to a very busy road. So again, that's that same bit of water from a different angle. and that is currently 6 feet below me. Very fast, very dangerous. And if you look this side, you can see just how fast that water's going. You see, it's just literally turning it into white water very fast. Nobody could get out of that if they got into it. So from casting into the very fast flowing river, I got a bit of furnace clinker, but it's got a hole through, so that's classed as a hagstone. They're lucky protection stones in folklore. Bit of a metal brass door lock, some nail bits, bolts, all there. I use these to make miniature fairy gardens when they're clean and painted. Bits of spike and iron rods, some small iron ingots. These pieces, large ingot there, and just some bits of rust, and we've got a bolt head and nut there. Not too bad to say how the water was. I'm going to sign off, and I've had a look at river, a different river, a stream and a storm drain, and today not one of those places are going to be worth fishing at. So I'm going to have to give it a week, maybe a bit longer, for water levels to go down, and I'll be back with you. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to check out the new competition that's to follow as soon as I hit 225 subscription members. So thanks for watching, and this is Lee from Magnetic North Magnet Fishing. Bye for now.